everyone, it's Hannah and today I just wanted to make a short video talking to you about the Advents of December's past Makealong. What, this is is it the fourth time I've done this Makealong? I don't know. I've done this Makealong many times before and I've just realised how echoey this bathroom is now. We've taken everything out of it and we haven't yet filled it with stuff. So it's a little echoey sitting here. I hadn't realised it before. Anyway, I always get behind on Advent projects and haven't had a chance to catch up on Advent projects. So the plan with the Advents of December's past Makealong is to work on an Advent from 2024 or before to get it used before our 2025 ones arrive. I have quite a few Advents at the moment that I really need to work on. I've got my own 2023 and 2024 one, as well as I'm working on one using my 2023 Lofty Loops Advent. I have a Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co 2023 Advent. I have a Spectrum Fibre one from 2024. Is that all of them? I think so. And I'm keeping my own for this year and I'm doing a swap with someone else. So Gem of the Little Grey Girl, we are doing an Advent swap. So I really need to get this done, otherwise I'm never going to get them used. And I want them. I don't want to sell them because I want the Advents. I want to make stuff with them. It is going to be running from the 1st of August until the 31st of October. I'll be drawing names shortly after and we'll be posting out prizes. There will be multiple prizes depending on how many prizes either I can find, I can make, I can buy. You can knit, crochet, weave, spin your Advent. The plan or the idea is to have essentially 3 months to work on this Advent before December hits and all of a sudden you have more Advents from this year and it just gets a bit overwhelming. Whips are allowed. I do ask that they are less than 50% done, and if you're doing a 12-day Advent, whips aren't allowed, but soz. It's just to make it fair on the people who are doing 24-day Advent essentially. And you can also use weekly Advents if you like, but if you have like a sock set weekly Advent, I do ask that all 4 or 5 socks need to be completed or all 4 or 5 skeins need to be used in order for you to enter. You can't enter sort of one sock because you've got, I don't know, if you've got 4 sock sets, you can't enter 4 times because you knit 4 socks. Does that make sense? The way that you'll enter is I will make a Google form that you can fill out and I'll pin it on my Instagram and it will be on my website. So you can enter, you can post your finished objects either on Discord or on Instagram. And I ask you to link the Instagram post in the Google form just so I can make sure that you have actually done the work as opposed to just filling out the form and not having knit anything. You can enter if you have an address, essentially. If you're under 18, please make sure that you have permission from the people that you live with to share your address with me because I will need your address in order to send you a prize. And yeah, I will be sending prizes internationally as well as domestically. So yeah, if you have an address, you can enter. I'm not going to give you a full rundown of what the prizes are because I don't actually know what they are yet, but there will be multiple prizes. I'm going to show you what I'm hoping to cast on and work on. I want to finish off the garment that I'm currently making first before I cast this on because I like to control how many projects I have on the go, otherwise it gets a little out of hand. So this is my 2023 Advent calendar. This is my Chromatic Yarns Advent from 2023 and I copied this idea of the string from Laura of the Lonely Knitter. I don't know if she invented it, but I thought that's very smart. So it keeps them all in order without having to keep all the baggies. Very clever. So I've got my little beard. And I'm going to be knitting a Scrappy Stripes sweater. So this is on my sturdy sock base. It's the only fade that I've dyed. And I did quite enjoy it. I'm tempted to do a fade for next year's Advent, but we shall see. So this was my Book of Spells Advent. So they're all named after spells in fun dual tones. And yeah, so this is on my sturdy sock base. It's 75% superwash merino, no, 75% superwash Blueface Leicester, 25% nylon. And so I asked Jess of Skein and the Stitch I sent her a couple of skeins of my sturdy sock base, and she dyed up this black colourway, which is Weirdstone. It's super crinkly, apologies, but it is the black that I'm knitting my field day cardigan out of. And so this will be striped with this to be a jumper, and I just think it'll be really nice and really, really fun, and I'm excited to get it done. But the concern is, am I going to get it done in the time frame? Probably not. We can try. There's probably a bunch of stuff that I've forgotten to say, so I will do a little blog post about it, talking about it and whatnot. I'll link that in the description box below, and I'm sure I would have put text on the screen if there's anything else that I've forgotten. But yeah, I did have a notebook and write down all the notes, and then I just sat and started recording, forgetting that I had written out a bunch of notes. So yes. If you're planning to enter, let me know what you're planning on making. How old is the advent you're going to be using? Oh, Halloween countdowns are also allowed. I will also allow Halloween countdowns. That is absolutely fine. Any form of countdown is welcome. It doesn't just have to be advent, but it fits the purpose. It just has to be from 2024 or before. That's all I ask. So yes, if you are planning on entering, what are you planning on making? What are you going to be spinning, weaving, knitting, crocheting? What project is it? How old is the advent? And if you don't have anything else to say, please feel free to leave a festive emoji in the comments below. The engagement really does help my channel, and yeah, I'd love it if you could do that. But if you don't want to, that's also fine. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to. I have a podcast that I've just recorded, actually, that will be going up on Friday, so feel free to subscribe, to stick around for that. And yeah, if you'd like to follow me on social media, links can all be found in the description box below, along with anything else that I think you might need. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being incredible, and I will see you all very soon in Friday's video. Bye.